This is going to be a reading for the sign of Cancer. I invite y'all to take a few deep breaths with me now. Ground yourself. Find yourself here and now. Angels, spirits, guides, source, we ask you to come through with clear and divine messages for Cancer that will guide them on their highest path in accordance to their own soul's will. And this will be a timeless reading, so whenever you find it, you are meant to. It could also be future influence, or it could be your current energies. So let's get into it. I'm going to start with drawing a general energy to guide the reading. What do we have for Cancer? Page of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Cups, King of Cups in reverse, and on the bottom of the deck we have the Moon. Interesting. I mean, the centerpiece is Ten of Cups, which is overall wish fulfillment, especially in terms of emotional health, love, connection, community. On the bottom of the deck is the Moon, so this tells me that there is a lot in the unknown right now. There's not everything available to the physical eye in current times. And could be some doubt surfacing, some kind of push and pull energy. And on either side of the Ten of Cups, we have King of Cups in reverse and Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's these two different types of offers that are showing out in the reverse. It's like, the way this is laid out, it looks to me like you have the highest potential available to you in the future, in the unknown. And perhaps there's these multiple offers coming in currently that are maybe valid energies, but they're showing out in the reverse. It's like they're not quite meeting their mark. They're not quite stepping up to the plate. The King of Cups is infamous for like being someone who has really deep emotions and expressions, but they're kind of stifled in that. They're not fully capable, even though maybe they would like to be, of being 100% vulnerable at the time. And Page of Pentacles to me is almost like an immature type of energy. It's something that's like just getting started. It's in the beginner's type of frame. So it's like trying to offer you something, but maybe it's just not the fully developed offer that you're waiting to receive or that you are wanting to receive. Very interesting. Let's go deeper. Six of Wands, King of Wands in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse. Well, what we have upright is Six of Wands, so it's definitely a time to honor your energetic boundaries, really listen to those. They're trying to communicate something to you right now. Really feel how you feel in the body, what comes up for you when you interact with specific energies or encounter certain situations. Like, does your body, is it communicating something to you to take a step back, to go into it? Does it feel light and open to you, or does it feel heavy and kind of like dissuading you? Really pay attention to those messages and communications right now. It's very actively guiding you into your highest path. King of Wands in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse. It's a lot of these energies that like want to push through right now, and they're all showing up in the reverse. It's kind of giving me these energies of like don't settle for anything less right now. It seems you're very attractive at this time. You have a lot coming in, and it's not just like, it's like we have emotional offers on the table, we have offers of desire on the table. This could be also sexual energy trying to come through, and we also have pentacles on the table. So it's like, also could be career options or offers and financial offers. But it seems like they're all kind of falling short. You feel me? Like they're all in the reverse, and it's like the energy I'm feeling with them is just kind of like, if you were to take them on, it wouldn't be a resonance in the body, and it would be showing the universe like, I'm willing to settle for what's here. And that's not how we energetically upgrade. We have to be able to recognize like, this doesn't feel like a frequency match for where I'm at or where I want to be. And so if that's the case, like, I have to have the boundary and the willpower to be like, nah, I don't take that. And that's when we send the message to the universe, like, send me something that's where I want to be or where I am. So yeah, that's what's coming up for me with all this. What is our, maybe we can do like fears, things holding us back over here, and what are our wishes and energies that we have available to open up to us over here. What do we have for Cancer? Knight of Cups, Two of Swords in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse, Eight of Swords, Three of Swords in reverse. It's so interesting. They came up like backwards. But let me, as a reader, intuit what this could mean. Because it's like we have all the heavy, restricting, painful energy over here. And this is like genuine offer, movement into the unknown, collaboration with the universe. Super, super interesting. Okay, so this is our fears, doubts, things holding us back. Well, okay, I guess it is making sense because the Chariot and Two of Swords came up in the reverse. These are energies of like, the Chariot is being able to see yourself as in direct collaboration with the universe and being completely tapped into your intuition and like really seeing it as not so much from the perspective of like, I'm at point A trying to get to point B and like, wow, that's a long road to get down. How am I going to do that? And instead taking the lens of like, every step I take towards that destination, it's taking a step towards me too, because the universe is working with me and facilitating that with ease. So these energies came up in the reverse over here because it's like your doubts around this, your fears that maybe I'm not as tapped in as I think I am. Maybe the universe isn't listening to me and hearing my wishes and isn't working with me. It's these types of fears that are circulating that are holding me back. Two of Swords is also here in the reverse. It's saying like, Two of Swords is about being able to, surrender to your subtler senses, like seeing that, she's blindfolded with two swords crossed because it's like, you can't rely on the brain for everything. And like when you're feeling this pressure to crossroads, it's that being able to surrender to the unknown, feeling through it moment by moment, not rushing a black or white decision. So to me, with this coming up in the reverse in this section is saying like, your brain is kind of what's holding you back right now. It's this like, maybe you're feeling some type of urgency right now to make this or that decision, and that's coming from a space of fear. That's coming from a space of like, currently I feel unsettled, ungrounded, so I need to do something. I need to make something happen right now, even though I don't have clarity in that and I don't have an explicit calling to that. It's just like making those moves from a space of fear. And that's what we definitely don't want to do. Like, even if it were the right decision or right thing to do, when you're doing it from that space, from that energy of like, I'm scared right now, like, you're only bringing that energy into the outcome, and so it's never gonna be the highest outcome. We want to make decisions like that from a space of centeredness, alignment, clicked in, being confident and sure that this is what I feel called to. Not because I can see how it's all going to play out, but because I feel intuitively that this is where I'm being led right now. This is what I want. So the inability to access these trusts, these spaces of surrender and feeling intuitively, that's what's holding you back right now. And with Knight of Cups, I think this is a message of like, maybe your emotions are kind of holding you back in a way as well. It's kind of like, I feel like you have a lot of love here, just in general, not even for a specific person. And it's like, I want somewhere to offer this. I want somewhere to express this. And it's like, you're having that really deep desire to do that, but it's like you don't have the clear outlet for it, and so it's something to be aware of right now, because you don't want to misplace that out of a space of just like, I want to put it somewhere now, so I'm gonna put it anywhere. Like, hold that for yourself and make sure that you're only offering your cup when it feels aligned, and like it's a connection that you truly want to invest in, and that's ready to invest in you as well, and it will be a space of equal exchange and divine fit. Over here we have what is possible. I believe I said like, what is possible, and like our wishes. Interesting. 5 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Swords, 3 of Swords in reverse. I'm seeing this as like present energy that it's possible to let go of. This is our wish to be able to cleanse ourselves of this energy and let it go. 3 of Swords in reverse. There's been pain stored in the heart space, and it's our wish, it's our possibility to truly release this in a really deep, profound, healing way. 5 of Swords in reverse. It's like these feelings of being kind of guarded that we've been holding. I feel like as a result of past trauma, and that does remind me of this 8 of Swords. Like, it's like the brain is beautiful, right? It recalibrates, it edits to, like, in response to our trauma, to try to prevent us from entering similar situations so that we don't encounter those traumas again. But it can become very much a cage. It can really limit what we sense and what we experience and see. And it feels like through this, we've kind of built these walls, these extra guards that have not only prevented new love and vulnerability from really going into the depth that it could, but it's also kind of kept this pain, this 3 of Swords energy inside of us, where we want it released, right? But it's like everything is the cage, so the things that we want to release are still being kept inside, and the things that we want to come through aren't being allowed in. So it's this emphasis on really being able to let these walls down, not in a way of like Six of Wands, for example, where we have really like our energetic boundaries that are genuinely protecting us and communicating with us, and they're not coming from a space of like fear. They're more coming from a space of genuine, authentic guidance and knowingness of like, this is what I deserve. I refuse to settle for less. I feel intuitively right now that I need to protect myself, share less, or I feel intuitively right now that I can open up right here. It's a different compass than just being automatically blocked off and accessible. There's no way in, there's no way out. Very interesting. I'm gonna see if I can get some more energies around these that can help us find some guidance in like how to let these walls down and let this pain release and let these new things come in. Nine of Cups, Three of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Nine of Cups is all about the dreamscapes, and like, don't underestimate the power those hold. It's like, in order to get there, sometimes we need to dream it first. And it's not like we have to dream every single detail or have a clear laid out plan or nothing like that. It's more of making the intention to set aside time to really like let the ideas, the intuitions, the inspirations enter and flow through us, and see how they resonate, what lights us up, what feels like, yeah, I want to incorporate that energy into my life. And the more that we can marinate in those energies and spend time, it's like any relationship, like nurturing and communicating. It's a whole back and forth dance that we share with these dreamscapes, and the more that we interact with them and we intend energy into them, the more they come to life and they have flow to enter into the physical realms. So this is really important to like direct answer to, how do we let these guards go? How do we let these walls down that don't belong here? Well, how do you want to feel in your everyday life? Like, what does that energy look like? What does it feel like? And the more that you can embody it, the more naturally it will occupy your space. It's not so much, to me, this is a message of like, there's nothing you really need to like do with the walls themselves, because it's almost that type of vibe of like, the more energy you focus on those walls, the more that they're there, the more that they exist. So it's telling you to come from a roundabout way of kind of like, instead of focusing on what you don't want to be there, which is like these unnecessary walls built from trauma, it's like, intend and invest your energy in like, what do you want to feel like? Do you want to feel like someone who can give and receive freely, and who has a really strong compass of like, when it's time to protect yourself and when it's time to share, when it feels right? Like, those are more the things we want to specify and dream and marinate in for ourselves. With Three of Wands, it's telling me that you're available to the mindset that as things leave your life naturally, it's making space for new to enter. So instead of being in this scarcity mindset of like seeing something leaving and getting too caught up in the brain about it and trying to plot out like, why me, why is this leaving, what does this mean, did I do something wrong? Like, see everything as like the genuine opportunity that it is. that thing was meant to leave your life in order to make space for the new to come in. And like, to me, this is just a sort of perspective to adopt, a sort of frame of thinking that will better serve you, and enabling this free flowing of energy in and out without the need for so many walls. The walls are like the brain being like, oh no, something's leaving. Like, what does that mean? Blah, 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 blah. And Four of Pentacles tells me that you can expect new resources to enter your life in the near future. This could be a multitude of different things. Resources could be physical resources. It could be something like money coming into your life, or new opportunities, or new spaces for you to do this and that. Or it could be new inspirations coming to your mind that give you a source of ideas to flow through. Whatever it is, it's going to help you unlock your treasure. And it's something that's going to be like an added support system, an added help to you to unlocking your dreams. So like, the more that you can know that these new resources are on their way, and kind of like expecting them, it's going to allow you to magnetize them even more seamlessly and quickly, and with flow and smoothness. So yeah, this is a really great reading. I think I'll conclude now with a Priestess of Light Oracle card. So let's see, what is our concluding message for Cancer? Concluding message for Cancer. Loss, lack, fear, victimization. This is very much talking about the energies that came up over here. This is what we're able to release, and I think it's asking for a certain amount of awareness that these types of thought patterns and mental habits are at play right now. And the more awareness you can find in that... Brother, my dog is dreaming, and it's like asking for an awareness around the fact that you are in a space of fear. Or not all the time, but I'm saying like, these are energies that are affecting you right now, and being able to have the awareness when they come up, and making the decision to let that flow through without attaching to it. It's okay that it's there. It's human nature for these to come up for us, and especially in the world and the planet and society we live in, like, these are very, very present in general. So we're open vessels, we're open channels. Of course we're going to receive these types of thoughts and feelings, and it's okay. But the more awareness we can have around them, and deciding to, like I said, let them flow through without attaching to them, the less and less power they're going to have over us. And then the more that we choose these new thought patterns, these new frame of thinkings, the more that we invest energy into those, the easier those will circulate through and magnetize more like-minded thoughts and perspectives. And then it won't be such a effort to have to choose those. It will be more of just like, that's what you have rotating through your library, is these better feeling, higher vibrating thoughts and perspectives and feelings. So it's asking for awareness in that. Alright, that's what I have for you, Cancer. If this resonated with you, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm also offering personal readings for $33. If you're interested in that, please comment below or email me. My email is in the description below. I also offer long distance Reiki, so if that's something you'd be interested in, please comment or email me for that as well. Alright, namaste. The divine in me bows to the divine in you.